I thought the Dees were really disappointing at People First Stadium on Saturday, Kane. This was a game against the Gold Coast Suns. It was done at quarter time because Simon Goodwood's side found themselves 36 points in arrears. And then there was this flashpoint in the third term. Stephen May just cleaning up Ben Ainsworth, and it led to this big scuffle, a melee, lots of fines handed out today. But from the Dees players, was this all just a bit of false bravado, do you think?
Was it what? So this was going to be the volcano until Tom Lynch absolutely lost his mind at the MCG. So look at Clayton Oliver wrestling there. And then Ainsworth just runs in with no one on the mark because these guys are too busy wrestling. When the game was already over, it was finished at quarter time. But this is the very next centre bounce that I want to take you to. So that's the wrestle that they got into. This is the next centre bounce. And look at them just walk through the centre bounce with, look, Cozzy Pickett. He's not even looking at where the ball is. He's just walking. That should have been an easy chess mark. So they're going to fight off the ball. And then the next opportunity you've got with even numbers in the centre bounce, this is the next one. So look at the physicality of the Suns versus Melbourne. And Max Gawn falls over, misses a tackle. They waltz out the front. This guy falls over Flanders, and they've still got time to go inside forward 50 and hit a target. This is a broken group. This Salem tackle. This is the next ball up that you have the opportunity. So don't give me the wrestling fake tough rubbish that we saw in this game. And the next three opportunities you've got to put your head over the football, that's what you served up. So Melbourne are broken. They were physically broken yesterday. Could have shown you 20, 25 examples similar to that. But I just thought it was laughable the way that they wanted to fly the flag off the ball. And then when the ball's there to be won, they were nowhere to be seen.
You say they're broken. Are they so broken that they need to make some big list calls? We were looking at their senior players and their contracts and also their age. I mean, with that list there, who's untouchable? Because for mine, it's Cozzy Pickett and the skipper in Max Gawn. But what do you think, Kane, about moving on some of these contracted players?
Well, I just think that shows how hamstrung they are. Like, that they clearly thought that they were in a far better position with where their list is at, with some nice youngsters coming underneath, mind you, but it was more like a mini reset. But they're miles off, and they are so hamstrung by those deals that they've got. What do you do with Oliver? You can't play Oliver, Petrarca and Viney in the same midfield. You just can't, because of how poor a ball users all three of those are. They all kicked it at under 40% yesterday. Lever's dropped from a bottom six side, and he's got until the end of 2028. So what do you do there? What do you do with Harrison Petty? What do you do with Stephen May? Like, his contract's not as long, but Bailey Fritsch, sure, he would be tradable. So I don't know the answer to that, other than to say they clearly mismanaged the list management of that group on where they thought they were, and the players that they were committing, the core group, the foundation of this footy club to, and how disappointing it's been. So that's what I speak about, how poorly some teams have mismanaged their list. And the best example is probably those names that we've seen there from Melbourne.
What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.